Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Meadsyreplays and welcome back to the channel. Today we have the T-22. Not long ago it was for sale in crates. Before that it was only available in crates. But a lot of people won the tank. A lot of people got the tank, and literally in the space of about 3 or 4 days, I received the first email to say, hey, I got Hall of Fame in the T-22. Do you want it? Yeah, sure. And then I think it was like the same day, I got another email saying, hey, I got Hall of Fame in T-22. Do you want it? Sure, no problem. I'll add it together. And then a day or so later, I got another email saying, hey, I got a new Hall of Fame in the T-22. Do you want it? No problem. I'll put all three into a vid. And then a few days after that, I get another Hall of Fame saying, another email saying, hey dude, do you want this? It's the Hall of Fame. It's just beat the other three that's recently been put up. So we literally have the top 4 Hall of Fame games in the T-22 within a week. Within a week, we have the top 4. And we're going to start off with Adam, who sadly isn't number 1. He is number 4, but he's a fantastic player. He's a great player from Immortals clan, and he sends me quite a few replays. Currently, we just had one in the Sheridan Hall of Fame, 9.6k damage, and he's rocking that party, that fan zone camo on this tank. Unlucky shot there against the T-62. I can understand why he was doing it, but he went in for the ram. He gets the kill anyway. So currently 2,900 damage, and now he's going to take care of the Sheridan for his second kill, bringing it down to a 4 versus 4. And now he's going to focus the IS-8 with his IS-8, who is very low hit points, and the IS-4 on his team is now gone. So he's bringing the IS-8 down to a 1-shot. He needs his IS-8 really to hide, but he does manage to kill the IS-8 before he can do any more damage. So he's now bringing it down to a 3-on-3. I mean, he's done 3.8k damage, but that's nothing really like Hall of Fame. But there's still 3 tanks left, and you'd think, how is he going to get a Hall of Fame damage when there's literally just 2 against 3? There's still a lot of hit points. I mean, the Pajero is quite low. His Jaegeru is quite full health, so he needs to really go and support him. Go be with him. Don't let him get circled. And that he's doing exactly that to the Pajero. The Pajero focused on the Jaegeru, and now he can focus on the Pajero without taking any damage in return. So 4.7k damage. He does get shot from the Conqueror, and here comes an E4 who is full hit points, and that's not a tank you want to come up behind you. So he's going to ignore the E4 for now, and he's going to go for the Conqueror, and he does get shot. But what he's going to do now, I mean, the T-22 is absolutely amazing for side hugging like this, and he's going to do it absolutely superbly. Fair enough, the Conqueror, he should just sort of turn to the right side, but he's literally just sitting there. Like, what are you doing? And you've pretty much just cost the game for your team just by sitting there trying to aim, when you could have easily just backed up around that corner and not allowed the T-22 to stay in that position. But Adam done it brilliantly, and he's now going to circle the E4. 6.7k damage, and now he's just going to wait. I mean, he's going to sit here. There's no point being in front of the gun. He needs to be as far away as the gun as possible, and unfortunately, he is going to get in the Jaegeru, into the Jaegeru's way, but, you know, he's staying out of the way of the gun. He's staying out of the way of the gun, and the Jaegeru actually gave him the damage there anyway. So, well played. That is number 4 on the Hall of Fame. 7,885 damage. 1,874 base XP. Well played, Adam. And congratulations for that top 4 Hall of Fame spot. Next up, we have Tommy. Tommy from the Pinter clan, who was before in Rain. He does have his own channel, and if you are subscribed to him, brilliant channel, amazing channel, one of the best channels out there, in fact. So if you're not subscribed, go subscribe, and you will. If you are subscribed, you have probably already seen this battle. So this was I think it was around his 15th game. He literally only just got the tank. He's a free-to-play player as well, and he's been saving up his gold from videos, from tournaments, everything like that, and he was saving up for tanks like this, and it did come a crate, so he thought, you know what, I'm going to buy crates. On his very last crate, he won the T-22. So within a week of owning the T-22, or I mean within a couple of days, maybe even the same day, he manages to get the Hall of Fame. And this was actually the first replay I received. So at the time, this was #1. At the time of him playing this tank and getting this battle, it was #1 of the Hall of Fame. So he's got some side shots into the ST, but the ST is in a great position, and that is a very difficult pen. So he's now going to go and turn and focus on the T-55A. Now, a lot of his team are around this area to support. I'm surprised there's not more of the enemy around this area, considering they've got 2 mediums and a light tank. And how do we know they're not here? Because the T-55 is running away. So a couple of TDs have been spotted around the other side of the map, but he does have 1 TD there all on his own. So what he's going to do now, he's going to take care of this T-55, but he's going to just use the building to protect him from the tank sort of behind that building. Nice fire there on the T-55A, and he's going to have him on the reload so he can take him out for his first kill. 2,200 damage, and he's now going to try and get the shot off on the grill. Doesn't work out. They really need to take care of that ST. He's going to try the heat again. The ST is actually a really good tank when it is in those kind of positions. And now he knows that the Death Star has just shot. He is now able to rush a little bit forward as long as he has cover from the grill. And now the WZ-121, which he gets a lovely, lovely bounce for. So it's now 6 against 5. It's 6 against 5. One of these tanks is literally the missile tank. What were you doing? Well, why would you do that? He just sacrificed himself for no reason whatsoever. So I like the fact there's quite a lot of tanks around, and he is focused on more on the Death Star until the Death Star went hiding and the grill just poked up. And you can just see the Death Star's the lower hit point tank, and that is who he really wants, unless he's got no shots. So if he's got no shots, he is going to try and get the shots off on the grill, going for the big guns, which is what he really needs to do. And he should have took his time with that Death Star, but I mean, it's a Russian medium tank. The reload is, what, 5.2, 5.3 seconds? It's not going to be long before you fully reloaded again. So he does manage to take it out the Death Star, and now what he's going to do is going to use this ridge to hide from the E4's gun. And he can just get the bottom shot, get the lower plate shots, and now he's going to try and go for the tracks again. So now the E4 is stuck into position. He can't get his gun down, and just look what he's doing. He's constantly going for the track. Amazing play. And there's literally nothing that E4 could do. He's now bringing it down to a 3-on-3. He's going to get a nice shot there on the grill, bringing him down to a 1-shot, 5.8k damage. And you can just see the E4 there, ... star. He wasn't happy, and I don't blame him. It's very frustrating getting permatracked by a medium tank with a quick reload when you're in a big TD like a E4, and there's nothing you can do about it. Nice there against the grill for his 4th kill, and now he's bringing it down to a 3-on-2. Not sure again what this T-22 is doing. He's just gone AFK. Sadly, I think he's gone AFK, and the grill manages to take him out. So all that remains is this WZ-121. Again, nice bounce there. He's bounced 2k damage. He's bounced more than his hit points. Well, almost more than his entire hit points. So that is what the T-22 can do. It's absolutely amazing. It really is OP. He's on 7,500 damage now, and he should be able to get at least one more shot off before the Death Star has reloaded, and he does, and the grill takes the kill. 7,898 damage. He gets a steel wall as well. 2,020 base XP. Well played, Tommy, and thank you for sending me that replay in. Next up, number 2, we have Chariot of Fake Hub. Now, we're just going to call him Fake Hub because what a nice name. Not sure if he won the tank recently or if he's always owned the tank. I didn't really check his stats. But again, he's going to break that Hall of Fame currently held by Tommy. He's going to go right now. The enemy has 2 mediums and a light tank, and his team only has 2 mediums. So if he gets hard pushed by these mediums and the light tank, and he could be in a lot of trouble. But if you look at the minimap, I mean, 2 heavies have decided, or 3 heavies have decided to go to the heavy route, which is absolutely fine. I mean, if you've got support, that's what way you should go, I suppose. Considering the enemy have the more quicker tanks, that is probably the way that the game should be, down that side of the map. So I liked his patience. He waited and waited and waited, and that has paid off, because now he has spotted the Death Star, and that's a great tank to try and focus fire first. And now he is spotted, so he does have to be careful. Now there's 2 TDs, a waffle as well, and at the moment we don't know where that waffle is. And here comes a Type 61. So if you look at the minimap, them 3 heavies have they have 3 other tanks around there, which is the waffle. So pretty much it's split between 2 sides of the map. There's half on the left and then there's half on the right. We know that the Type 61 is here. There was also the Sheridan here as well, but we're not currently sure where he is. We don't know if he's flanked around the map. But again, I love his patience. He knows that he can't rush this guy because there was the Death Star that was camping in that bush. So he's just going to be patient. And again, I love how patient this guy is, and it's something I can never do, and I really wish I would start learning to be patient. But he was patient for so long until he thinks like, well, his team are behind him. If he goes to rush this guy, he has him on DPM. There's a chance that he could bounce. He is being a bit risky here though. If the Death Star was there, he could probably get the shot off just, but he's gonna face hug this guy, and usually that is the best thing to do in the T-22, and he does manage to take out the Type 61, only getting shot once in return, which is not bad hit point trading. So the motion is there. The Death Star still has not been spotted. Is he there? There he is. Nice shot there against the motion. I would probably now definitely focus the Death Star. He's the most dangerous target. They are losing on tanks. It's 5 against 6. That was an unfortunate bounce there. And now he's going to go into a side-scraping position. So if I was the Death Star, I would definitely just start using HE, because you're still going to do about 400 to 500 damage if you splash him with HE. So he's now trying to get the shots off to the left, which unfortunately didn't quite work out. And he's now going to, again, he's going to try and side-scrape. Nice shot there. Very nice shot into the Death Star, and you can just see how much he's trying to side scrape, and it pays off because he does get a bounce from the motion, and he does get a 350 bounce from the left, and the Death Star does exactly the right thing. He splashes him with HE, but now he's getting absolutely torn apart from every direction. Not a good position to be in right now, but when you have tanks in front, tanks behind, and tanks to your left. So he's gonna relocate, which is pretty good. I mean, because he's on 500 damage, 500 hit points, and he's only done 3,000 damage so far. Nice shot there on the waffle, bringing him down to a 1-shot, and I think this standard B is going to blind shot. He's waiting, and he is going to do that, and he does manage to take him out. So instead of going for the tanks to the right, we know that there's 5 tanks left. We know that there's 3 tanks here, and we know that the Motion and the Death Star are on their own to the right. But he's totally ignoring that right side, and he's sitting here helping his teammate, and he's got some side shots, and he's getting damage without getting damage done in return. And that is a nice shot, nice kill from the standard B. So it's now they've now brought it down to a 4-on-4. It was a 4-on-4 before the waffle is gone, so it's now only a 3-on-4, but the Jaegeru is very, very low hit points. And again, he's ignoring the motion, he's ignoring the Death Star. There goes the Jaegeru, and it's now just a 2-on-4. Rush that shot. He really needed to take that shot off, because if the Sheridan high rolls, then he could potentially be gone, and especially as there is the pattern with him as well. So he's going to angle at the pattern, and again, as I've said, this tank is so OP, it can do these bounces all day long. And I love how he's aggressive as well. I mean, he's got 2 tanks on him. He's on 500 hit points. He's not looking at running away. He is looking to stay. And he hasn't yet taken a single shot from this pattern. Nice fire. Just look at him wiggle. He's wiggling, wiggling. And again, he gets a nice blocked damage. And here comes the Sheridan. Nice shot there from the Sheridan. Brings him down to only 86 hit points. But he did sacrifice himself to get that shot off to bring him low hit points. And now he can turn around and try and focus back on the Motion and the Death Star that were there, that were in that corner. Are they still there? The Death Star still is. I mean, he hasn't moved any. He's just stayed there all game. He hasn't moved. And Fake Hub gets a nice shot, so he needs to focus this motion. He needs to focus this Death Star, because the Death Star only has to splash him with HE. Nice shot there from the Standard B. I mean, the Standard B does brilliantly as well. 3 kills for the Standard B, 2 kills for Fake Hub, and anything at the moment is possible. The Death Star is now just a one shot, and he was hoping not to be spotted there, but the Martian does manage to spot him. He needs to be very careful. He managed just to dodge that shot, and he gets the nice shot on the Death Star. Now a 2-on-1, and anything can happen. There's still a lot of hit points from this Martian. He's on 6,800 damage, but he's also blocked 2,600 damage. Very well played. Now all he has to do is sort of take the attention of the Martian if the Standard B was to get around the side, which he's going to do that very, very soon. He is going to get around the side, because at the moment he can't really do much because he's on so low hit points, and he's just really nice shot there on the hatch of the Martian, and now he's just going to play it really risky indeed. He wants the damage, and it pays off. Nice miss there from the Martian, and now he has him on the reload. He could poke forward and he can clear him. You can see only there 7,918 damage, and that overtook Tommy as number 1. Stillwall, it gets the ace, and only 1,846 base XP. So not as much as Tommy, but still a fantastic game. And then after I received all 3 of those, this one from Ulfar rolled in. Now he does get very lucky, and even he admits he gets lucky this game, because some people had some ping problems this game, but it wasn't just the enemy team; it was his team as well. So he's not on Canal; he's on Middlesbrough. And straight away he spots an E5 who just gets ripped apart, and he gets his ammo rack damage, and he is literally getting torn apart. And he's also now spotted the AMX 50B. So he knows that the team are coming up. He knows that the majority of the team are coming up. The E5 on the enemy team is already on only 50 HP. He got ripped apart. He does take a shot there from the FV4202, so he's now going to relocate. He has all of his team with him, so he is going to poke up and see if he can get some other shots. And here we go. Ping 2 players on his team, 50B and the Sheridan. And as you can see, the 50B on the enemy team also has the ping. I wish this would happen to me just once, where everyone gets bad ping except for me, so I can just farm some free damage. Never happens to me. Never happens to me. But even though that guy is, I mean, his ping has sort of died, it's not exactly unfair, because his team also have 2 or 3 tanks with no ping. As you can see there, the AMX 50B, the Sheridan, who said ping as well. So we know that 2 of his team have no ping, and they're pretty much out of the game at the moment. So he's going to take full advantage of his ping, and he's going to get some damage done. And here's now the Sheridan, and I think the Sheridan, maybe it was something to do with the Sheridans and the 50Bs. It must be, because they are the only 2 tanks on both sides that has her ping. Like the Sheridan on the enemy team, the Sheridan on his team, and both AMX 50Bs. So he's going to clear those guys. I mean, if they come back, they are dangerous targets. So he's on 3,600 damage. I'm not sure what the Sheridan is saying there. Probably ping. I don't know. But his team have been doing the work, and it's now 5 versus 4. Still a lot of hit points to get through. I mean, 3,600 damage. The Object 704 takes out the E3. Could not play, says the Sheridan. Elney, I know that guy. He's a really good player. So unfortunately, he wasn't in the game, and it's 4 versus 4, and he's now going to focus the FV4202, who is now a one-shot, but he has just been shot from the E75. So 4,400 damage. He's on 3 kills, and there's still 3 tanks left alive. He's still lost nearly half of his hit points, though, so he does need to be very careful, and his grill on his team is about to die as well. So there's 1 tank missing. There is 1 tank missing. You've got the Object 704, and you've got the E75. There is also a Jaegeru who hasn't been seen all battle. So when he told me about the ping issues, I was thinking, you know what, I haven't seen that guy all game. Maybe his ping has gone as well. No, this could have actually gone on the World of Dummies series, because he's in town. He's in town. and he's waiting in town. He's not gone AFK, and he hasn't got bad ping, I don't think. He's just gone to town, and it's unlucky because now this Object 704 finds himself on his own against 3 tanks. So a tank like the T-22 is just going to get behind, he's going to shoot him with HE, and he's going to do some nice damage into the back of him, 418. So he's now a one-shot. Hopefully he can reload before the Object 704 can turn and do some damage, and he does exactly that for his 5th kill, and just only 1 tank left. Hasn't been seen all battle, and everyone does this. Everyone just heads towards spawn when there's only 1 tank left alive, because you expect him to be AFK. You expect him to be AFK. He's on 7,000 damage, and the Jaegeru has just been spotted in the town. And as he comes around this corner, you're going to see that he's not AFK. I think he was just sat there waiting for his team in the waiting for the enemy team to come to the corner, because as soon as he comes around, I mean, he's there looking, and there looks nothing wrong with his ping. He was just a dummy. So Ulfar is going to get some free damage. He knows he's on a big reload. He can actually take a shot from this Jaegeru as well. We know that he's probably not the most smartest of players, and I like the fact that he is going for the track just so he can try and get behind. He actually slows down there. He could have probably made it behind, but instead changes his mind and stops to go for the shot. And now he has the Jaegeru trap. There's nothing the Jaegeru can do in this position unless he just goes forward. And here comes the Object 704 to take the kill. But still, 5 kills and 8,500 damage. But as said, he was lucky with the ping. But I still wanted to add this because I wanted to do originally a top 3 T-22 Hall of Fame games, and it wouldn't have been right if I wouldn't have added this game as well. So well played, Ulfar. Thank you guys for sending me that in. That is your top 4 Hall of Fame damage done in the T-22. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm Meadsy, and I'll catch you soon. Bye bye.